Hi everyone and welcome back to our online Otter awesome retreat. It's a really big mouthful, that one. I've just had to go and open up the box before. I had a box of goodies sitting at the end of the table and I wanted to give you this sneak peek of what you can receive when joining Stampin' Up during celebration. Oh, so awesome. So awesome, so awesome. Hi, Tanya. I'll give everyone a couple of minutes to come on before I go speaking more. I just need a little drink of water. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Lillian. Hi, Libby. Okay, so I'm talking about what's coming in 2025. It's so exciting. We have got our new mini catalogue coming, which is just full pack full of beautiful stuff, as always. Then we have celebration. Celebration, you've just finished the first card. Well done, Tan. Congratulations. And then we have the celebrations. Now, if you don't know what celebrations is, it's when you order $100 worth of products. It's always been $90 in the past, but it has gone up to $100 this year. Then you will receive a free product from the celebration brochure. So if you're new to Stampin' Up and you're not sure what that's about, that's what that's about. Every $100 that you place, you can receive a free celebration from the celebration brochure. Now, that hasn't started yet. It doesn't start until I think about the 7th of January, if I remember correctly. But if you want to join my team through celebration, now this is an awesome. I can't say how awesome this is, and it is the best value. Not only do you get $235 worth of products to choose yourself. So if you've been doing Stampin' Up for a little while, that's okay. You get to choose $235 worth of products. They're also going to give you a choice, and there's 4 of these marker sets, but I've only got 2 of them in the cases. I have the 4, but I don't have all of them in the cases. So you can choose a regal, a bright, a subtle, or a neutral. Plus you get this beautiful stamp set to go with it to colour the using the markers. That is a value of something like, I think it was $375 or $475. I can't quite remember, but it is awesome promotion. So if you're thinking about joining, I'd love you to join. My goal is to join 10 beautiful ladies up during celebration. So if you know someone that wants to join up, please send them my way. I would really appreciate that. I am so looking forward to joining 10 new team members through January, February, 5 in January and 5 in February. That would be awesome. So I need your help. So if you've got some crafty friends out there that have been talking to you about, I think I might like to join Stampin' Up, please send them my way. I would love to have more people on our team. Okay, awesome. And because we're doing the Otter Awesome Retreat, I thought that I had to share that awesome news with you. It's so awesome. Okay, hello, let's come down to the workbench because I am going to be showing you this card, how to make this one. This is a slimline front card, Now, I have made a lot of these over the time as well, but I wanted to just share with you how to make them. So you need your piece of cardstock to be 10.5 by 29 and scored at 14.5. Okay, and then I'm going to just fold it in to the middle, and I'm just going to mark a really small mark of 2 centimeters. 2 centimeters. And then I'm going to come in 1, 2, which is 8.5 centimeters. So we've got 2 centimeters in from each side. Now you can do this on with scissors if you feel comfortable doing it with scissors, not me. Not this little duck. So I'm going to line this up to 2, because if I line this up to 2 on this side, my card is nice and flat, okay? And then I can come down from my score line. So if I'm coming from my score line, I'm looking at this side to line up to my score line. Okay, so then I can press down. This little line here is going to line up to my score line, and then I'm going to cut that down. Okay, then I'm going to turn this around and I'm going to put that on, that score line on the cutting line, and then I'm going to cut up until this little line hits that cutting line. And that pulls that piece out. Okay, now we're going to do the same on this side. I'm going to line it up to 2 centimeters. Who's done a slimline front card before? It's really cute. And the thing that I love about these slimline cards is that you can use any die that you want to on the front. And that's what I love about it. You could, like any shape die or any shape punch, you can use that on the front. Did I do that? Not quite. Not quite. Let's just grab the scissors. Grab the blunt ones, of course. Then just make sure that your edge has got no fluffies, okay? And also just when you fold it back, you may have to just trim just a little bit if you've gone over that. Okay. So now your card looks like this, okay? Looks like a shovel and a handle, but it's not. Then you're going to need some early espresso or Lost Lagoon or any of the colours that are on the back of the whatever designer series paper you're using. You can always find the colours on the back of the designer series pack, and it will tell you the colours that are used within your designer series paper. So this one's going to be 14 by 10. So this one's going to go on next. I've done early espresso on this one, just for a change. You can do, I was going to use grey, but you can use whichever colour you want. Okay, I think I put bring to the table grey. It doesn't matter, whichever colour you use. This was just sitting there, a scrap. Thought I'm going to use that. Okay, so that one goes on there, and then choose what side you want to use for your paper, whether you want to use this side or you want to use the Otter side. It doesn't matter, either side's nice. And this is 9.5 by 13.5. I think I'll go Otter on this one because the one I've made earlier is the other side, so we can see what they both look like. How's that? That sounds pretty good to me. So congratulations to all the girls that have been getting cards done. I know you've all been working hard. I know some of you worked hard last night getting some cards made up. Congratulations, because the one thing about a product retreat is coming along, looking at the retreat, but also making the products up. So next year it will be called a product retreat. There will be a fee, but I'm going to put a survey up and see what people are prepared to pay. And I'm also going to put a survey up about also about today, and yesterday. Now, this was a scrap, and I don't mind it being thinner. The other one, I don't mind it being thinner because I've got a scrap here and I wanted to use that up. So you can alter it around to suit yourself, okay? Doesn't have to be exactly the right measurements or anything like that. But sometimes I like to do it a little bit different as well. And I don't mind having a little bit of a white border, but you can always sponge them up as well. I'm just going to straighten that because that is so crooked. And it's always harder looking at a little piece of paper because you do feel like you got it crooked. And then I had this piece and I wanted to use this up, so I'm going to use that up. So I don't mind the bigger border. Otherwise I'm going to be cutting into a full sheet of paper, and you don't want to do that sometimes. You just want to say, okay, I just want to use up the scraps. I'm going to use up the scraps. I love using up the scraps. Okay, now the other one that I did as a circle, and I'm using the Stylish Shapes because they're awesome dies to use because you get all the different shapes in it. And I cut one out in the square with the Otters, and then I did one size bigger with the white cardstock, and you can pop this on whichever way you want to. If you want to get the Otters in it, you might want to come down a little bit. If you want to get the bottom Otter, then you might want to come up a little bit. You might want to bring it in on a diamond shape. It doesn't really matter which way you bring it in. Okay, it's entirely up to you how you pop these on. They're all going to look different, but they use up scraps. This was a scrap. This was a scrap white. This is what I call a scrappy card. It had lots of scraps. Okay, so then you can turn it around until you see it looking at you the way you want to have it looking. And I think I might go like this. So, which means that I'm going to use dimensions on this to put it up. So I'm going to put one at the top, one down the bottom, one there, and one there. And then I'm sort of going to also one there and one there. So I sort of put my fingers where I think they'll go because I don't want to go outside the area. And I'm telling you, when you do this particular slimline front, yeah, that's going to fit on there. You're going to find that whatever shapes you use are going to make the card look really different. Okay, I can vouch for that because I've made so many of them. Then we're going to also get the Stylish Shape banner, which is this one, I think I want. I think that one's going to fit, I hope. I know I measured the front before. This one is, I think, the right size on the front, so that one should fit. Okay. Mini, have I got scrap here? Will this go on here? It will. Okay, it's always good to have a scrap handy. Bring up our machine. Okay, put our little banner in here. to cut. And bring this in. Beautiful. Just put that down there for a minute. Okay, and then we're going to use the words from in here. I love you lots. I love you lots. I think it's this one here. I love you lots. Yep. Don't forget photopolymer twists. So just drop it and then you can straighten it up. So just drop it loose. And then you can straighten it up because you can see through it to straighten it up. So I think we'll go with the, I'm thinking early espresso on this one. Okay, and line your, check it out, make sure it's looking straight, that it's about the center. And press down. Okay. And then this one can go in between the two here. Just a couple of dimensions. Have I got any full ones here? Got one full one. 2 and 3. And then I'm onto the edge of the edge again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then this can go, love you lots, in there. I just love the slimline cards. You can still write in here. They are really lovely. I'm just going to bring this up and share with you. Hello again. Hi, Sally. So this is a slimline one that I did with the circle. And you can sort of see that this is how it's cut. You can decorate up the inside as well if you want to. Like you can put otters going up there as well. And then this is the one that I just made. So it's got a nice picture. But the thing that I like about it, it doesn't matter what front shape you use, they look amazing. So it doesn't matter if you have circles, squares, the fancy shapes. Yeah, they both look really good. I agree, Caroline. They really do look good. And look, that's the opposite side of papers too. Like it's the same paper, but that's one side and that's the other side. So you can sort of make more cards when you can use both sides of the paper, because it doesn't mean to say you have to make everyone the same, which is really, really great. So that's really exciting. So I really like the slimline front cards. Haven't done one in a while, but I used to do them when we had the different die cuts many years ago. They used to be thick blocks. Does anyone remember those thick Sizzix blocks that we used to get? And I used to do a lot of the top notes and different ones like that. But I started doing them again because they really are sweet, and you can use up a lot of scraps. That's what I love about it, is that you can use up those tiny little bits of designer series paper that you've got. Okay, I am going to, excuse me for a minute, do another door prize. Oh, another door prize. Well, it's like a door prize. I just want to make sure I've got everyone's name here. And we do the going through. I'm not sure who's going to win this time, but we have got, what have we got for our door prize? They're all down here on the floor now. They fell. We have got a silicone craft sheet. Okay, so I am not going to go off the list. I am going to say the first person that can tell me a use for the silicone craft sheet? Pop it in the comments. The first comment that I see come up with the right solution on what you can use a silicone craft sheet for will win the silicone craft sheet. So I'm going to wait. Stamping on, Tanya. Reverse stamping image. Gluing, sentiments. I love all the ones that are gluing. I love all that. Reverse stamping. Reverse stamping is something that was one of the things that I had in mind, because mirror image and reverse stamping is one that comes through, but stamping on it, Tanya, you're so correct. So Tanya Ward, you have won a silicone craft sheet. So I am going to write your name down. Tanya Ward. Now you can never have enough craft sheets. I have so many of them, believe me. Reverse stamping, yeah. That's the first thing that came to my mind, Susan, was reverse stamping and mirror imaging, because they are fantastic doing that in itself. Okay, so we are going to have a few minutes break till, let's say 20 minutes, 25 past, and then we will come on and finish up our last project for today. So I know all good things are going to come to an end. Yay, no postage. I like that, Kaz, the no postage thing. But these are just gorgeous. And if you haven't done a thin line front card and you've got lots of die cuts, have a think about what you can do, because you can use the smaller one down, the next one down, to do your image. And you can even, I have actually paper toweled this. I've actually raised it up. So I've actually got a few layers of Otter on here. So he looks like he's really standing out eating that fish. Okay, so we'll see you all back here at 25 past. That'll give me time to clean up. Catch you all soon. Bye for now.